So hello guys and welcome to DC's Universe, your one-stop shop for all news related to DC. And we are back again with another weekly podcast of Naomi Season 1 and Superman and Lois Season 2. And this time it is episode 6 of the respective seasons. So first, as always, we will start with Naomi, and this time Naomi's Season 1 episode 6 surprises me again and will surprise the whole audience again. It is the best episode till date of the series, and the reveal was there, the crisp editing was there, though the starting of the series was season 6 was episode 6 was not that much great, but when it got in the groove and the suspense was building and building and the revelation was coming, and yeah man, I was completely blown away. We already know that the fact that Naomi is from Earth 29, and it is being evident now that there are lots of people from different Earth actually staying in Los Angeles, where the series is actually based on. That is Naomi's current home. And then there are camaraderie between the school kids, how they are surviving and how they are becoming popular, and how they have their own enmity between themselves. But on the other hand, there is fact like D and other people going to search for Cruella, and other people coming there and showing their power as the metahumans. And here are pupils who also know that there are metahumans, and they don't even bother about that thing. So it is a very vast experience, and there was a huge explanation of multiverse by Dr. Gills at her lab, where he was doing the experiment, where Naomi found out that there are people here who are aware of the fact that there are people from other universe, maybe from other metaverse and other multiverse also. So they are also using their own power and technologies to confine them and to use their powers and resources to build something that will be their own thing to fight against all or maybe against Superman or something like that, or in alien invasion. So it is very much evident that this series is actually building up a story which will lead to what will I say, to a alien versus human kind of situation, where there will be a fight between the people from other universes and between the army of these universes, which we have already seen in the previous episode, that general of US army is actually going to lead a program which will hunt down all the metahumans. So this series is finally getting into its group and giving us the storyline we always wanted to see, and I was caught off guard definitely with the final twist in the tail at the end of the episode, where I kind of knew it, but when I find out that actually Zumbato is not the bad guy and he was there to support and help Naomi. He also went to Naomi's father to what will I say, to warn him about the safety of her daughter, and they asked him to move out of the town with his daughter. So that was a very important scene, because later we find out that Zumbato saves Naomi from a very cruel human attack, where the human was trying to use the alien as their own pawn and to make her his puppet. So that's a very interesting plot where we are going through, and there were lots of Easter eggs regarding Superman in this episode. So we are again hoping that maybe Superman, or it can be Bizarro from R29, who has already been seen in Superman and Lois. He can have same influence, or maybe the same character here also. Now there can be a what will I say, connection here, because in the larger DC East universe, or no, sorry, not DC East universe, in the larger DC universe, multiverse maybe, that to say, yeah. So definitely. Then I would like to say the editing at the end of the show, and the fight scenes, actions there, and the background music, that was fantastically done this time around. I have a very huge problem with the editing at the start of the episode, but later on the episode they have managed it and they have done remarkable jobs, and I still love the kind of drama they are doing around with this show. And I just want to say that this show is getting better and better every day, and that is also evident in the IMDb rating. When the series started, it was at 3 or maybe something like that, very poor, and there was lots of negative review. And now as people are watching it and finding out the actual purpose of the series. They are loving it, and it has already reached a 5.6 highs kind of review turnaround, and then it will take a little time and lots of more reviews to come in, positive reviews to overthrow the negative reviews. And I hope at the end of the season 1 it will end something somewhat near 7. If they can do to build out like this their story, and if they can give us something unexpected at the end of the story with the climax, because we are very near to the climax. I think it will be a small season of maybe 10 or 12 episodes, so yeah, so then it will have a perfect ending and the ratings will definitely go up. So yeah, Naomi is now definitely a watchable story, though it's feel a little CW-ish like the Flash story or the other Arrowverse story, and it is definitely very important for a Arrowverse series to keep up with the pace and the tone of the world, so that it's very important for them to feel of the same universe, so that we can connect them with other stories, and when there will be superhero team ups, and then when we see Naomi with Supergirl and Arrow and Flash and other superhero from the Arrowverse, it should feel that yeah, they are from the same universe and they actually fits with each other. So that is the very important thing. So yeah, this is a very CW show, but I kind of like it because it's one of my favorite universe, Arrowverse, and it has already started with the Flash, my favorite series from the Arrowverse, and with Arrow, and then they have the biggest and bestest show like the Superman and Lois from the same universe. So yeah, definitely, and I would like to see how this story connects with Superman and Lois in the greater Arrowverse universe, and how this connects with the greater DCU, which is also a part of the same universe. As we all know that Grant Gustin and Ezra Miller are finally coming together. They've already come in Crisis of Infinite Earth, and now they're also coming together in the Flash movie, which is coming out on November. So yeah, my rating for this Naomi episode 6 will be 9.7 out of 10. Definitely a hugely recommended episode, and I would like them to continue with this. And now to the next series that is all that is the favorite one for all of us, and it is Superman and Lois episode 6 season 2. And as always, there was a Bizarro, and the scenes got bizarre, and we started with the Bizarro scene where he was just showing off what he has done in his Earth, that is Earth 29, how he has become Bizarro, what are the things he wants to do, and how he came here, and what are the things he was fighting against Allison in his universe. The ending with the background score was fantastic, classic, in one of the best entry scene of Bizarro I've ever seen. And then I just can't express my joy after seeing the cinematography when they have shot the scene with Bizarro. They have used the angle of camera from left to right, and when they have the same scene at the end of the series, at the end of the episode, when they use the same shot with another opposite cinematography, that is from right to left. So that was fantastic to watch, and CW has really shown their class with which they have made Superman and Lois. And you can see here that the money speaks. With high budget they can do something that is as par with the HBO Max series, and the series is getting day and better day and day. Though the episode 5 was a bit lengthy in dialogues and everything, but in episode 6 the story definitely unfolds and give us the reason why Bizarro is actually not a bad hero, or maybe not a bad man or Superman or something like that, but he's actually here to save this Earth, and he's actually finding the same purpose that Tyler Hoechlin Superman has in this Earth. And though their ways are different, that is the reason they are fighting with each other. And now the government is doing the same thing with Superman here, that he is being locked out with the kryptonite being held at her realm, and he was being made weakened. And now Bizarro is open, and he's now Superman is actually sent back to in the prison with Talro, his own brother. And now we can also see that Luis has some problem in his own life, because crisis in his own life, in her own life, because Lucy, her her sister is younger sister, has come back with her father, that is General Lane. And though they tried very hard to get along, but finally at the end of the episode they actually broke apart, and it shows the kind of sibling problems they have, and the kind of misunderstanding they have, where one thing that they want to being overprotect, and other one thought that she don't need anyone to be under control of, and she can be on her own. So that is the kind of episode it was. And there was also some very huge character building going up with the Lana family, Lana Kushing family, where her husband is actually now out with some divorce issue with Lana, and her girls are also having some problem with missing their own father, and the full character building and story building was perfect and fantastic. And at the end we can also see there that Bizarro is also finding now some breathing space and have his own solidarity, and so, has his own space, and he can now come back and fight to Ellie Anston, who is actually a very villainous character, who is playing with her mask on in this earth, and she can actually use her power to overthrow everything, and she can be the reason for which this earth can also get destroyed. And she is also being revealed as one of the girl who was responsible for the destroyment of Earth 29. So yeah, this series is actually growing gradually day by day, and I am in love with this series, and I just hope that this continues like this. And after the CW is being sold, it will be coming to HBO Max, I hope so, and they will do the series season after season. And my rating for this series will be a definite for this episode will be a definite 10 out of 10, because I have loved the way they have crisp editing, the cinematography, the direction, the camera movement, their logics, everything, and the backstory for Bizarro was perfect. And I think it is one of the best Superman content on TV we have got till date, and I just want to have a blast in the climax and in the climax of the series, and I can't wait for the series to come to a final circle end, and with a high octane action and drama. And I can't wait for them to announce the season 3 and to renew the season or series for maybe now for Arrowverse. It will be in Arrowverse, but now they will shift to fully to HBO Max. So I'm very much excited, and I can't wait for another series of Arrowverse, that is The Flash season 8. Remaining 16 episodes are coming from Mind of March. We will be doing the podcast also same place every week. So yeah, if you guys are a fan of our channel, please like, share and subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon, and do comment in the comment section below. We have just watched Batman video. The vlog will be out from IMAX. So yeah, it's a very interesting time to be a DC fan, because DC has already proven itself and has brought their A game to the party, and the content they are coming out from DC are perfectly fresh and perfectly clicking with the audience, so they are getting very much appreciated. So until next time, if you are a fan of our channel, please like, share and subscribe the channel, and do comment in the comment section below. And remember one thing, hashtag DC forever.